Hey y'all, it's V. I'm back at you with another mukbang. And today we are having seafood. Okay, now you know how much I love me some bee love and everything. So, of course, I got the sauce. So, I'm gonna do a quick thumbnail because I'm learning how to do the thumbnail. Lord child, y'all bear with my head. Lord, it's hot today. They don't want to lay down today. Tis what it is, my friend. But anyway, so I'm gonna get a thumbnail in, and then we're gonna talk about the Floyd situation. And I know I like to keep my videos kind of light and fun, and of course everything surrounded about food. But there's no other topic more talked about right now, so it's definitely worth discussing. So anyway, let me get my thumbnail in. Excuse the background. We have company over. My future mother-in-law is here. My future brother-in-law is here. And they're visiting the baby. And my brother-in-law, he's getting some car work done. So that's why babe's not in the video. I had to dip out into the bedroom real quick. And usually under these circumstances and these edges, I wouldn't make a video. But I want to stay consistent and keep putting stuff out there. So here we go. Anyway, real quick, I'm just having a small little plate here. I've got the snow crab legs. I've got some shrimp that I seasoned in Obey and just sauteed with some butter. I have my egg back here hiding. And then I have some clam strips. I didn't make these myself. These are just the box clam strips, everybody. So anywho, I'm starving. I got up early this morning to clean the house. I didn't feel like cleaning it over the weekend. So me and babe were up early cleaning the house. Lord, these edges, y'all. I'm going to have to... Sorry about that, y'all, but if I can't stand looking at my own edges, y'all can't stand to look at it either. Anyway, I was saying it's been a long day. Got up early, cleaned. Then I had my online training session for about 3 hours. Then I came out and I cooked. I barely eaten anything all day. I think I ate a slice of cheese. So I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat a little bit, and then we're going to talk about Floyd because it is a pressing issue. Obviously, the world burned over the last weekend. And I won't say the world, the United States. And as you guys know, in like several states, there was a lot of rioting, a lot of protesting, a lot of marching, and all that good stuff. But I'll tell you what I did do. I made a post, right, on my personal Facebook account. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and let me know how I can support you as well. Oh, don't let me forget. I got a shout out for someone, and this is a shout out to Q. What's up, Q? What it do? So during my last video, Q was I do small videos. I've only done a couple of them, but it's like basically I have coffee and a conversation in the morning, and I'll go outside or I'll go in my car, and I really try to talk to you guys to get to know me better, know some of the things I've been through, and know some of my struggles. I know people like the mukbangs and everything, but they're real short videos, so if y'all wouldn't mind to take the time and check those out and let me know what you think too. So anyway, Q said that I made his day because he was at the car shop. You guys know how frustrating it can be to deal with the cars or whatever, whatnot. So he said the video made his day, and I was like, well, now I gotta shout you out. So shout out to you, Q. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for subscribing and supporting. And he said he does not have any content yet on his channel, but he's definitely going to be adding some soon. So Q, as soon as you do, let me know, because I will shout you out again, and I'll shout you out your channel, because we are all here to grow together. I know I'm here for my ladies, but I'm here for my guys as well. So anyway, back to the issue, right? And some of y'all may agree with this and some of y'all might not. I made a post on my personal Facebook account, not the one associated with the channel, but the ones where I truly have my friends and family members, people I grew up with, all that good stuff. And I basically posted, long story short, I'll see you at the next killing, because I don't think the killing of unarmed black men is going to stop. I'm not saying that we should stop rioting or protesting or speaking up about it or continuing to vote for people who we think are going to care or do something about it. And my auntie Judy, she got mad at me because she was like, well, that's the coward's way out of thinking. And I was just like, no. I said, and I don't get mad at Auntie Judy. She's always says exactly what's on her mind. She also crazy as hell, and she keeps that pew pew pew. But no, seriously, I love my auntie Judy, and she's crazy as hell. But anyway, I was just like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying people shouldn't stop marching, rioting, protesting, voting. I'm not saying all that. All I'm saying is that I believe America is so deeply seated in violence and racism. It all began that way from the Native Americans, Japanese in concentration camps, black people in slavery. We constantly have this shifting dynamic of racism. Sometimes we hate the Muslims more than we hate the blacks. Sometimes we hate the immigrants more than we hate the blacks. It goes on and on and on. And I was just thinking to myself, I think we're hundreds of years away from the killing of unarmed black people. I just don't think we're there yet. I think it's very difficult. You guys, before I grew up in the suburbs, so I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood. I have a lot of white friends on my Facebook. And there's two things that I want to mention. One, some of my white Facebook friends are woke. They are woke. And we all know that term woke, right? They're not having it. They don't think it's right. They're asking me what to do. They're telling me, don't give up. Fight for what's right. They're posting, they're commenting, they're deleting people that they're finding out are kind of racist. Because this brings out your true colors. Situations like this always bring out your true colors. And a lot of times you end up getting surprised where you may have a friend that's of non-color and then they're just like, oh, well, I just don't understand Black Lives Matter. I just don't understand the point of writing and all that. So I do have those woke friends, but then I have the friends who, don't understand Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. So sometimes I do try to take that as a chance to educate people. Um, One of the stories that I use, it's hot, y'all. I'm glistening. Anyway, one of the stories that I use is white men have a higher rate of suicide than people of color. So, if a mother gets with another mother, and they were like, you know what, this suicide rate amongst white males is really high. We need to band together. We need to organize. We need to march. We need to protest. We need to tell them that these white lives matter. Because I lost my father, or I lost my son, or I lost my nephew to suicide. By the way, look that up. It is actually true that white men have a higher suicide rate. I don't know why I didn't look into the depths of it. I didn't do any research behind it, but that is actually true. From the last time I read, if I'm wrong, check me about it. Anyway, so if I go to a protest and I'm hearing white males matter, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, what's up with this white males matter? And a lady came to me and she was like, well, the suicide rate among white men is really high and we're trying to make a change. We want the government to get involved, to get us some education and see how we can better help our white males. And then if I looked at that white lady and said, sorry, all suicides matter. And then the lady be like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, all suicides matter. I'm just saying that ours is the white men, they're dying by suicide at a higher rate. And I'm like, no, all suicides matter. Sorry. So basically what that does, and I really don't have to explain this to this audience, the 88% of the people who watch these videos are black. But maybe this is a story you can share with some white friends when they're giving you the all lives matter talk. So basically what you do is you quench a movement by dismissing it. So no research is done into it. The suicide rate for white males stays high or gets higher. Nobody does anything about it. You can't get any sort of support from the government. And that's all Black Lives Matter. We're not better. It's just so, I saw this comedian post. He was like, just matter. And people get upset. Just matter. I mean, seriously, if you are a person and you can't come out your mouth and say white lives matter, Black lives matter, Native American lives matter, you really need to check your privilege. Anyway, oh no, y'all, I got clothes on too, just to let you know. Getting flat. Killing with the shoulders. Alright. Okay. Anyway, because I gotta wrap this video up and get back to life. The other thing is this, and this is back and forth between black people on my timeline and white people on my timeline too. People being for or against rioting. Me personally, I'm not gonna riot, but do I get it? Absolutely. 100%. I get why you are burning it down. Look, if I was still a young person and didn't have kids, I would be right there on the streets with you. I really would. I truly would. Hands down. But the protests, the marches, and I know it's a lot of times is these antagonist groups that try to infiltrate. They can be from the far left, they can be from the far right, they can be white supremacists, it could be Antifa, to kind of mess up the meaning of the march. So I get that part, but I put it like this: when I was in college, I used to go to, I spent a couple years at Michigan State University, and we had won the state basketball championship one year. Hundreds of college students, predominantly white, filled the street, started burning couches to celebrate a sports event. We're tipping over cars, we're jumping on top of cars, just setting different things on fire, celebrating. You can see it on the news, because I wasn't about to be out there. You can see it on the news. You know, you see the news, oh, these kids are really tearing things up. They are so super excited. So whenever I do have a white friend who brings up, okay, I don't get the rioting, and I don't get why you're destroying your own community, I'm always like, well, what about when you guys have a sports event and you win a championship and y'all go into the streets and y'all tear stuff up then? And then I send screenshots. Yes, I do. I did it yesterday because I wasn't arguing with people. I usually don't get on Facebook. I usually don't like to talk about politics. I usually don't like to talk about, just things that, can get people riled up, because, if you come out your mouth at me the wrong way, then we can no longer be friends. I know how to have a conversation with opposing views, but some people don't, because they internalize it so much with who they are. They just get defenses, and then I'll get into the name calling, all that. I don't do that keyboard warrior stuff. I just don't. I'll just block you and go about my merry way, because I don't need that type of negativity in my life, especially if I'm at home. My home is a place of peace, and whether it be television, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, if I'm not at peace, you got to go. So anyway, that's the other thing that other thing I do to try to explain to people how I feel about the writing, because even though no, I personally won't be writing, I totally, man, have you ever been so frustrated because your kids don't listen to you? And you've asked nicely, Jordan, please pick that up. Nia, please do not draw on the wall. And you ask nicely, and you ask nicely, and you ask nicely, as a mother, as a father, as a big sister, as a babysitter. What eventually do you do when they don't listen? You flip out. Oh, they want to listen then. So, if you happen to come again across a white friend who's not understanding and you want to get a message across, please bring up the fact that you're not outraged when there's a sports event and you all are rioting in the streets and tearing things up. Tell them, have you ever flipped out on your kids and yelled at them because you asked them nicely a million times? That's what happens when people go unheard. They will flip out on you. So will I be rioting? No. The only thing I say is a trash move is looting. You're an opportunist. You're just an opportunist. So if you're looting, that's just a trash move. So anyway, I try to keep... Oh, that was good. Until the next time, I love y'all. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. As always, let me know how I can support you. Till next time, V out.